Welcome. This lecture topic is about using content marketing for lead generation and nurturing Part 2. In this lecture, we will be discussing how to use content marketing to generate and nurture leads in the customer journey. Capturing leads is an important step in the lead generation and nurturing process. There are various tactics that can be used to capture leads, including forms, landing pages, and lead magnets. These tools allow brands to collect information from leads and move them further down the funnel. Let's start with forms. Forms are a common method for capturing leads. They can be placed on a website or used in email campaigns and provide an opportunity for leads to provide their contact information, such as name, email address, and other details relevant to the business. Next, we have landing pages. Landing pages are standalone web pages designed to capture leads and convert them into customers. They typically have a clear call to action and form for lead information. A well-designed landing page should be focused on a single goal, such as capturing leads or selling a product, and should provide value to the lead in exchange for their information. Finally, we have lead magnets. Lead magnets are freebies or incentives that are offered in exchange for a lead's contact information. They can include ebooks, white papers, case studies, webinars, and other valuable content that provides solutions to the lead's pain points or answers their questions. Lead magnets are a useful tool for capturing leads and building relationships. In this segment, we will be discussing some tips for using forms, landing pages, and lead magnets to capture leads. First, it is important to create compelling calls to action that encourage leads to submit their information. This may involve using design and copywriting techniques to create a sense of urgency or value for the lead. Second, A/B testing can be useful in optimizing lead capture efforts by helping to identify the most effective tactics and messages. This may involve testing different versions of forms, landing pages, and lead magnets to see which ones perform best. Finally, it is important to make the process of submitting information as easy as possible for leads. This may involve reducing the number of form fields, using clear and concise copy, and ensuring that the form or landing page is mobile-friendly. By using forms, landing pages, and lead magnets to capture leads, and optimizing with compelling calls to action and A/B testing, brands can effectively move leads further down the funnel and convert them into customers. Now that you have captured leads, it's time to nurture them and guide them through the customer journey. We'll share some tips on how to effectively nurture leads and convert them into customers. The first tip for nurturing leads is to use automation tools. Automation tools can be helpful in delivering the right content to the right leads at the right time. This may involve using email marketing automation or marketing automation software to send targeted and personalized messages to leads based on their interactions with your brand. The next one is prioritize with lead scoring and grading. Lead scoring and grading can be helpful in prioritizing leads and determining the most appropriate content to send. This may involve assigning points to leads based on their level of engagement and readiness to buy, and using this information to determine which leads should receive more targeted and personalized communication. The last tip is personalized content and communication. Personalizing content and communication can be an effective way to nurture leads and build relationships. This may involve using data about the lead's interests, needs, and behaviors to tailor the content and communication to their specific needs and preferences. By nurturing leads with targeted and personalized content and communication, and using automation tools and lead scoring and grading to prioritize leads, brands can effectively guide leads through the customer journey and convert them into customers. Measuring the effectiveness of lead generation and nurturing efforts is an important step in ensuring the success of a content marketing campaign. By tracking relevant metrics, and analyzing data, brands can identify areas for improvement and optimize their strategies for future campaigns. Now we'll discuss the key metrics you should consider to measure the effectiveness of your efforts. The first metric is website traffic. Website traffic can be a useful metric to track when measuring the effectiveness of lead generation and nurturing efforts. By analyzing website traffic data, brands can identify which sources are driving the most traffic and which pages and content are most popular with leads. The next metric is form submissions. Form submissions are an important metric to track when measuring the effectiveness of lead generation and nurturing efforts. By analyzing form submission data, brands can identify which forms and lead magnets are most effective at capturing leads and which ones may need optimization. The last metric is conversion rates. Conversion rates are a key metric to track when measuring the effectiveness of lead generation and nurturing efforts. By analyzing conversion rate data, brands can identify which tactics and strategies are most effective at converting leads into customers and which ones may need improvement. Tools such as Google Analytics, email marketing software, and marketing automation platforms can be used to track and analyze these and other metrics. By tracking and analyzing relevant data, brands can identify areas for improvement and optimize their lead generation and nurturing efforts to drive better results. In the conclusion, in the lecture, we talk about several things including the definition of lead generation and nurturing, the importance of identifying the target audience, the role of developing a strategy, the different types of content that can be used, and the importance of measuring and optimizing lead generation and nurturing efforts. We will emphasize the role of lead generation and nurturing in helping to build relationships and convert leads into customers through content marketing, and encourage students to consider the potential benefits of lead generation and nurturing in their own content marketing efforts. Thank you for joining me for this lecture.